Hello and welcome to Living Right with Chris. My name is Chris Iswekin, and I am super excited to welcome you to this week's episode of Living Right with Chris. We're considering the topic how nation, organization, or even individual can become great or can become successful. And we are still considering a topic that says vision as a strategy to becoming great and successful. All right, but for this week, we're looking at, we're narrowing down our topic to seeing beyond the now. The truth is that the current happening in a nation, the current happening in someone's life might choke that nation or the person or the organization, as it were, to not maximize their full potential. But what helps a man live above the current circumstance is the ability to see beyond the now. And this is what vision is about. Vision requires the ability to look beyond your current situation. Irrespective of what is happening, around you, it is vision that help you look beyond all that is happening. The present may be tough, but it is vision that help you see possibilities where others are seeing problems. It was Dr. Miles Monroe of blessed memory who said that vision is a virtual manifestation of your purpose. So, vision is something you can visualize, you can see it. It looks so real to you, and it is that um, point where it becomes that real to you that it can begin to work for you. In fact, I'm reminded of the Holy Scripture in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. He says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. It was for that which he has seen, the glorious end that caused him, Jesus, to endure the pain, endure the shame, go through the process of, dying for the sin of man. And not just dying, a very painful death. But it didn't take him much, to go through this pain because he knew what was set ahead of him. In verse 3, the Bible now said that he is now given a name that is above every name, that at the mention of that name, Jesus, every knee shall bow, things on earth and in the heavens and even beneath the earth. They shall bow. Why? That is the propelling force that drove him through the process. You see, when life feels uncertain, it is vision that helps us see beyond the chaos. Because the truth is that life is chaotic. So if you do not know where you're going to, the rumbles and the tumbles of life will lead you to any direction that it takes. And that usually is not the direction that you are going to. It is when you have a place, you are seeing beyond the current situation, and you know that there's a place that you are going to, irrespective of all that is happening. There might be hiccups here and there, but you know that I am going this way and I will achieve it at the end of the day. It is knowing that you are going to a place that takes you to that place. And knowing that place, you have seen it. That I'm going to, for example, I'm traveling from my current city to another city, and that is my focus. Irrespective of all that happened along the way, perhaps there are traffic issues, there are security challenges. We will pause for a while. Those are the challenges of life. We will pause. However, we will look for a way to get to that place that we are going to because we already know where we are going to. That's what vision is about. It's about seeing beyond the now. If you do not see beyond the now, when challenges come, you cannot weather them. So people who give up easily when life throws challenges at them are people who have not actually visualized their goal, their end game, their vision. They have not seen it. They have not really seen it or own it. Vision, it gives us the ability to look past what is happening now and to focus on what can be. So when we focus on what can be, irrespective of what is happening, these are not the things that are happening currently are not the issues. They're not favorable to to us, or they are the things that we have not planned for. But because we know where we're going to, we can begin to live above the storms. We can know that, oh, this is a phase, it will pass. That it will always pass because we have an end game. We have a goal, we have a vision. Every great leader, every great dreamer, from inventors to leaders, learn to see possibilities when others solve problems. Everyone who had made something good out of life, who had, out of the ingenuity, had proposed things that are working for nature, working for humans, working for circumstance around, our life system. These are people who saw beyond the problems, and they knew that there is possibility in this thing that I'm about to do because they know what they wanted. They have seen the end game. They have visualized it. They have seen a goal that they are working towards, and they have said, "Oh, you see, I have to achieve this. And if I have tried this, process and it didn't work, I have to try another process. I have to invent another, procedure and get into that thing." And you know what happened is that they would have learned a lot of ways how not to get to where they are going to. And also they would have learned also one way or more to get to their goal. So what vision does for us, it helps us see beyond now. It helps us understand that circumstances do not define our future, but our perspective does. You might not have a perfect life now, but it is inexcusable not to have a perfect perspective to life. See possibilities while others see problems. Because that is what differentiates one person from another. What is what differentiates a success or a success story from a life of failure. The truth is that problems comes with possibilities embedded in them. When problem come to you, it usually codes possibilities. So it takes the ability to face your problems head on. And then when you begin to unravel these problems, within that problem, if you open it up, there are possibilities, lying there for you to take on. Our weekly task would be one, identify one current limitation or obstacle that you face. Secondly, write how your future self, maybe in 5 years from now, would view and overcome that obstacle or challenge that you're facing now. In 5 years from now, how would I view this challenge? How will I approach it? How can I, make it better? And finally, practice daily visualization. So each day, spend 5 minutes, alone in a quiet place, imagining your future self as being successful. So begin to imagine your success in your future self. And when you imagine it, I want you to see your success vividly. Look at it, and then you can understand that when you begin to visualize it, it begins to form a picture in your mind. And what this does, it has begin to reframe your mindset. And I've said in one of my teachings before that our mindset forms who we are. So when we begin to internalize all of this, it begins to create a picture in our mind, and that begins to play out in our outcome. So we project it into our minds form a picture of it and begin to bring it out as our reality. So I will end with this quote by John Sculley. He said, "The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become imminent." It belongs to those who see possibilities before those possibilities are even made manifest. And the truth is, if we don't have the ability to see possibilities, then we will give up so easily. And we're not called to easily give up. Thank you for your time. I want to appreciate you for always being here. Please, if you are joining me for the first time or you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that. Hit the subscribe button. also like this video, and I hope that next week you will be here again to glean from the wisdom that we'll share. Thank you for being here, and always remember that living right is the only way worth living. So keep living right.